Hello and welcome back to LFC Online. It's your boy here, Lord Harold, and I'm joined with a very, very special guest. His name is Anik. We're doing a very interesting video. Well, it's one we've done before. It is how well do you know your club? Before I get into what decade he chooses, hello Anik, how are you, mate?
I'm good, Howard. How you doing, man? How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm all right. Living life. Praying that our club can somehow secure top four, because I'm dreading the prospects of us playing in the Europa League next year. So
there's also the prospect of this Europa Conference as well, which I don't even want to think about.
Yeah,
I want to just avoid Europe at all costs right now. If we don't get top four, then just no
scrap it all. That's the problem. Like, if you go for it, then you kind of need to. Anyway, look, I want to get into this because it's just going to make us more depressed. So after the madness that happened at Old Trafford, we thought let's lighten the mood up over here at LFC Online, and particularly after the online media blackout. So hopefully this gives you something to smile about. So like I said, I am doing How Well Do You Know Your Club with my good friend Anik. And I actually have the pleasure of sharing a podcast with him. That podcast is Kop End Fracas, so do check it out on all your DSPs. He has chosen the decade of the noughties, so the 2000s, so between 2000 and 2009/10-ish kind of thing.
The good old years.
The good old years. The Julia years, the Rafa years, the good times. Yes. So yeah, I'm gonna ask him 10 questions. Let's see how he does in comparison to Mike, who went before him. Anik, are you ready?
I saw how Mike done. And come on, man, the bar ain't that high. I could beat that.
Okay, cool. Anik, you ready?
I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
Okay, cool. So the very first question is Liverpool's first silverware of the decade was a 2001 League Cup final after beating Birmingham 5-4 on penalties. Out of these four players, who was the only one to miss their spot kick? Was it Emil Heskey? Was it Dietmar Hamann? Was it Michael Owen? Or was it Jamie Carragher?
So it's Hamann, Carragher,
Heskey,
Owen, and Fowler.
Heskey, not Fowler.
Carragher's missed pens before, and I know he's missed pens for England. It was one who missed a pen in the shootout, yeah?
Who missed the penalty in the shootout? The only one.
I think it was Didi Hamann.
Correct. You got it.
Yeah. I remember watching that game. with my uncle, and I must have been. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you how old I was. I'll give away my age. But I remember watching that game, and I remember we played. I think it was Birmingham City, right?
Yeah, Birmingham.
Yeah, and they were like in the championship at the time, and I was like, "This is embarrassing." We couldn't even beat them, and it went to the shootout. So yeah, I'm sure it's Hamann.
Well done, mate. That's a brilliant start. All right, okay, we're gonna make it harder. Well, this actually isn't harder. It's probably a bit easier. In 2005, after winning the Champions League, we traveled. I can't remember where we traveled to actually, but we were now able to participate after winning the Champions League in the Club World Championship. Who did we lose to in that final?
Oh, I remember that final so well.
Yes, so do I.
I was remember unbelievable. It so well
because we played better than them. Like, we had better chances. I think I can't remember. I think Harry Kewell. Something happened with him. Like, we're just wronged by something. I just don't remember exactly what.
I think we scored as well, a legitimate goal. I don't know. Apparently there were some decisions going against us or whatever. But one key moment from that game, I remember Steven Gerrard took almost the perfect free kick. Literally the perfect free kick. It was going nestling. It was fast. It was nestling in the top corner. And I was like, oh, this is beautiful. But then I think the keeper got to it, and I was just remember watching the replay. I was like, oh, that's literally a perfect free kick. I think the keeper was Taffarel or some legendary keeper. But yeah, it was against a Brazilian team. Are you going to give me some options to choose from?
No, mate. No options. But I will tell you this. It was a Brazilian team.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a Brazilian team because we had to beat Flamengo in 2019. I'm going to say Sao Paulo.
Sao Paulo is right.
Yeah, Sao Paulo. Yeah.
Mate, look at you go. No, I'm impressed. Okay, you know what? Fine. No, I need to up the ante a bit because clearly, like, I underestimated you. I thought this was going to be hard. I need to make it harder. So throughout the whole of the 2000 and 2009 decade, Jamie Carragher scored one goal. Just one. And he's like 500 or so appearances.
He scored like 4 own goals or something, didn't he?
He's unbelievable. Like he scored one goal for us, yeah? But who did it come against? I'm gonna give you a multiple choice, right? Middlesbrough, West Ham, Portsmouth, or Fulham?
Middlesbrough, West Ham. I think it was a game at home he scored it, and I think it was. I know it's a home game. They were playing the White Strip. It's got to be. I reckon it's between West. I know it was a London team. It's got to be between West Ham and Fulham.
What one was it?
I'm sure they were playing the White Strip. When we play West Ham at home, they play in a White Strip. But no, Fulham always play in white. I'm gonna play safe and say Fulham.
Correct.
What?
Yeah, you got it. I don't know if you remember. It was a 4-0 win.
It was a 4-0 win. Yeah, I remember.
4-0 win at home. Yeah, and Jamie Carragher. That was the only goal. That was in 2006, I believe.
And I remember he came in at the back post or something from a cross or a corner. Yeah,
that was one of Jamie Carragher's few goals. I guess it's not too hard to remember, is it?
Yeah, I think he's got that record of having more own goals than goals. Yeah, I remember. Do you remember the own goal he scored against West Ham? That was putting me off in the 2006 final.
Yes. Yeah, oh,
that's what was putting me off.
I think that's probably his most high profile own goal.
We're talking about his most high profile own goal.
Yeah, it's actually ridiculous. Jamie Carragher. Oh, mate. If you're watching this, mate, we love you, but bloody hell, those own goals going to be the death of us. Okay, moving on. Number 4. This is an easy question, I think. So, Xabi Alonso scored one of the goals of the decade, judged by the Premier League, against which team?
Yeah, I remember.
Home.
So,
I'll give you some more info, right, before you guess. He scored it from his own half.
So there was 2 memorable goals he scored from his own half. It was against Luton and it was against Newcastle. The Luton one I remember so well as a 3rd round game. We came from like 3-1 down.
And we won 5-3.
We won 5-3.
And he scored a last minute
scored a goal. He scored 2 goals. He scored 2 goals. One just like looped over the keeper's head. And Pongo, I think, scored a couple of goals. And I remember Gerrard was screaming at him for the last one.
Yeah, he was.
But the Premier League one was in late 2006. I remember it well. I think Dirk Kuyt scored the first one, and Alonso scored the second one. It was against Newcastle.
Wow. Mate, clean, sweet.
Yeah.
4 questions in, 4 questions right. Mate, Anik is not. He isn't here to play around. He's not here to play around. This is why he's the head of our clubhouse chat, guys. Yeah. So if you haven't checked it out. Liverpool fans, LFC fans, check it out. Our clubhouse chat, if you want to get involved. That is why he is the head honcho in that. You might see my name there. Honestly, I'm literally just a cog in this wheel that is literally being ran.
Harold's the founder, by the way. Yeah, just you know that he's the actual founder.
No, but don't read into that too much. Honestly, it's Anik. It's all Anik. Okay, cool. Next question. Question number 5. Who was Liverpool's most expensive signing in the 2000s decade?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I was thinking. So, top of my head is, I know we say it in a group chat a lot, like Torres was like apparently the world-class signing. I don't think it was a world-class signing at the time. I know it was for a hefty fee. That was 2007. So I reckon Torres is up there. Robbie Keane, I'm sure was less than 19 million we signed him for. Who else did we sign in the 2000s? So Kuyt, 11, 12 million, I think. Who else did we sign in 2000? Aquilani, 19, 20. I'm going to say Torres. I'm going to say Torres, 2007. Yeah, because I know the owners want to make a statement, so I want to say Torres.
Correct. Yeah. Fernando Torres was a top signing. He cost £20 million, which back then was a lot of money. A lot of money. And
giving away our age here, Harold.
I know. Honestly, I know. Like, and I remember him so well because I saw him at the Euros just before. Not just before, actually, to be honest, because it was Euro 04. I was watching him at. I was like, oh, this guy looks quality, doesn't he? And that was before Spain actually started to convert their great talent into actual trophies. I was like, oh, this guy looks pretty decent. And obviously, I seen it was January 07, wasn't it, that we signed him? Because he was one of our January
summer.
Transfers.
It was June.
Was it summer?
June 07. Yeah, it was summer. It was summer.
It was June 07. January.
You might have thought it was Mascherano. Mascherano, we signed in January 07.
Signed him in 07?
Yeah.
I remember.
No, Mascherano. Yeah, Mascherano we signed in January 07. 100%. Because him and Tevez went after the World Cup to West Ham in 2006. Of
course, I do remember the Torres.
And then I think it was 6 months later.
There was a big picture of him next to Rafa, and he's holding the shirt, and the sun is out. There ain't no sun in January. Okay, yeah. And I was like, oh, this guy looks quality, doesn't he? Obviously, he joins us. Yeah. Like, he hits the ground running. He's actually... This is really bad. I have folders on my Facebook page of just Fernando Torres because I was honestly in love. If you ask my mother, who's my favorite player of all time, she'll say Fernando Torres and Steven Gerrard because that is all I ever went on about. I used to go around the house simulating and acting out his score. He used to do the Spanish arches, but after he scored, I used to walk around the house and knee slide and do that on my carpet and have like burnt knees after it. And I didn't care one bit. I used to absolutely love that guy. My favorite goal of his was against Blackburn where he chested and then volleyed it in into the not the Kop End, the
Anfield Road end.
Anfield Road end. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, this is my guy. Look at him, bloody quality. And that was actually after it was his debut that really made me like, no, his home debut against Chelsea where he took on
I think it was Ben Haim.
He skinned Ben Haim and then slotted off the post and in against Czech. And I was like, oh, mate, we fight. I always take a liking to our strikers. We always have good strikers, don't we? Like we always seem to churn out good strikers. That's one thing I love about our club. But anyway,
definitely. I mean, quickly for me on Torres, you know, I always like to think about players when they were doing their bit for us and what was I doing at that moment in time. I don't care. I'm going to give away my age here. I remember that was my sixth form years.
Okay.
The 07, 08 season, 08, 09 season. And I was like, this guy is he's just incredible.
Yeah.
He was just scoring spag loads in the 07, 08 season. And then 08, 09, I know he got injured for a bit, but then he came through and he formed that formidable partnership with Gerrard. Gerrard's playing the second strike and, you know, those two are playing amazing. The goal that stands out for me, the goal that really stands out for me was in the 07, 08 season when he scored against Arsenal in the Champions League. It got flicked on.
Where he just took a touch, shifted it, and then
with his back to goal, and he just slotted it. I was like, this guy.
You know what? I actually know all of these goals. Guys, this is so exciting. I used to know all of these. I could watch the first seconds. I know exactly how he's going to finish. I used to watch compilations of all these goals over and over again. Same with Gerrard. There's not one goal I know that he hasn't that I haven't
very
seen.
Good moment in time.
It was. That 08, 09, that partnership, that Gerrard and Torres. Oh, mate, what a delight. Anyway, enough reminiscing. 5 down, 5 to go. Mate, you're doing brilliantly so far. Clean sweep. Question number 6 shows how far we've come on. I feel like I'm a mastermind. I feel like I'm on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Question number 6. I've got a
that's equivalent to £1,000, by the way.
Yeah,
I'll let you know that. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, 0 lifelines as well. Yeah, 0 lifelines. Yeah.
All right, cool. Number 6. Up until that day, Liverpool recorded the highest ever Premier League total in the 08-09 season. But what was that points total?
I remember this well, because I remember United pipped us. But I think we let ourselves down by a couple of draws and then the Makeda goal.
A few very costly draws, yeah.
What, do I have to get the exact number?
Yes, mate. The exact number. But if you want to score a perfect 10, look, you have to be perfect. The thing is, I actually know this because this 08-09 actually hurt me more than the 13-14.
I remember it well. I remember it well.
Because that was at the peak of my, like, the banter years. Yeah, I was in year 10, I remember.
Oh, United won it by 4 points. And they got 90. I think United got 90 points because I know United have never got 95 plus points, and I always banter them about it. I reckon they got 90 points, United, and I reckon they pipped us by. I remember it was 2 draws. Always in my head, I have 2 draws that cost us.
Sorry, man. What else? Go on. 87. Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer. 87.
Incorrect.
What? How many points did United get? How many points did United get?
Should have trusted your gut. I think you were right. I think they did get 90, but they got 86.
We got 86. So it was 2 draws.
Yeah,
I'm sure it was 2 draws.
Let me double check.
Telling myself it was
the 08-09 season. I think you are right. Let me have a look, actually. Yep, 90. It was.
They
90.
got 90,
yeah,
and it was. You know what? There was this. You have these weird things in your head, like, oh, there was 2 draws. If only we had won those games. And I know it was a couple of games at home that we let ourselves down against. The Arsenal game, we drew 4-4 to Arsenal.
Arshavin, of course.
Yeah. Oh, that's pissed me off. I should have got that.
Okay. Unlucky, man. You're doing so well. Okay. It only gets harder from here. Yeah, it only gets harder, actually. In the 2005 UCL final, who fouled Steven Gerrard for Xabi Alonso to convert from the spot and make it 3-3?
Gattuso.
Good man.
Hand on the shoulder. It was a hand on the shoulder. And
yeah, and he dropped like that. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
All right.
And he had the cheek to touch the Champions League trophy as he walked out as well.
I don't remember that, actually.
Yeah, watch it back. So you know,
Gattuso was always a character, wasn't he? Always a character.
Yeah, cheeky little.
Sometimes maybe shit, sometimes maybe good.
Yeah.
Oh, what a man. Okay. On the 8th of December, 2004, question number 8, Steven Gerrard scored one of the most dramatic goals in our lifetime, you and I, against Olympiacos to seal our UCL knockout dreams and win 3-1. But who scored the other 2?
I remember this well, and I've got to get it right. Shit. Neil Mellor was one. Definitely Neil Mellor.
And I can't confirm or deny until.
And I'm torn between Harry Kewell or Cinema Pongo, because I remember there were 2 players that weren't really the starters for us that scored, and it was straight after halftime. Why didn't you ask me who scored for them? It was Rivaldo that scored for them. I remember
that would have been far too easy. Who on earth wouldn't remember Rivaldo scoring? It's Rivaldo, for goodness sake.
I want to say Cinema Pongo, Neil Mellor.
Correct.
Yes. I remember that so well because I was feeling so ill that day, and I told my dad, "Listen, I need you to take me to go and watch it." So we went to a pub, like an Indian pub restaurant sort of thing, and we were watching it, and I was just ill as anything. And even back then, you know, my dad won't buy me a Coke, but just waiter, can you give him some water? Tap water, yeah. So I was there with my tap water, my dad's there with his beer, and we're watching it. I was so ill, I remember, but then literally that just filled me with such elation, especially knowing that we were going out. And we had to either win 1-0 or by 2 clear goals. And when Rivaldo scored, I thought game was over, but Stevie G to the rescue. Eh?
Typical Liverpool fashion. Typical. All right, couple more to go. Question number 9. Liverpool thrashed Besiktas 8-0 in 2008. There were a lot of goal scorers, but one person scored a hat-trick. Who was that?
Yeah, I remember this well. Again, it was that my A levels, man. AS level. Life was good. Liverpool on fire.
What year was that? I was in year 9, mate.
Jeez. Hold on. You're only 3 years younger than me.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
You almost got a big birthday coming up, actually.
Well, it's gone. Thanks for wishing me.
What?
Yeah,
No.
it's gone. Big 3-0, yeah.
Wait, when was it? When was it?
In February, bro. Don't you remember?
Wait, did I wish happy birthday? I must have.
Yeah, you did. I was tallying it up. The way you tally everyone else, but I was tallying it up in the group. Okay, everyone wished me happy birthday. I was happy.
I bet
you know me and my pen and paper, yeah.
I bet one of the few actually remembered, actually. I bet one of the few that actually instigated it, surely, because I have everyone's birthdays in there. Yeah, 19th of February, 99. Oh, yeah. I'm giving you a date of birth now.
Yeah, there you
9th
go.
of February. I've got it written down. Don't you worry. Oh, yeah, anyway, back to the question. Who scored the hattie?
Yeah. Yossi Benayoun. Yossi Benayoun.
Is correct. Yeah. I remember that very
well. I remember that year. Just for some reason, I remember that 07, 08.
Do you know what's interesting?
09 era.
I actually remember, even though I was much younger, I remember the noughties decade more than I remember the 10s.
Yeah, because
we went through some hardship in the 10s, and I was like, you know what, I need to manage my mental health a little bit here, especially in the Hodgson era. Like that was proper dire. But the noughties, I was like, you know what, I remember quite a lot about the noughties. I didn't mind life back then, you know.
Yeah, you know, 10, 11, 12, I was at uni, bro, so I could just drink my sorrows away.
Oh,
half the price. So yeah, it was all right for me.
I was putting out notes like, I can't do this anymore. I had my cousins in Nigeria messaging me on Facebook being like, no, you have to support the team in the hard times. I was like, oh, whatever, leave me alone.
Difficult.
It was tough. It was tough. That's why this period doesn't actually affect me at all. I'm like, honestly, once you've been through almost bankruptcy, like it's like, you know what, this is nothing. Like this is actually nothing.
We've had worse. Yeah.
We've had so much worse. Okay, cool. Last question. Last question, and you've done so well so far. You've actually got 8 out of 9 so far, so fantastic job.
It should be 8.5 because 87 to 86 are very close, Harold.
Not a bloody chance, mate. All right, that was the question. So that's going to make you get. You can't just get full marks. It has to be like a proper hard one. Anyway, question number 10: how many trophies did Liverpool win in the decade? 9, 10, 11, or 12? And yes, I am including the Community Shield.
Pen and paper's out.
Pen and paper, do your thing.
So we won 3 in 2001. So 01 was 3. Is Super Cups included?
Yes.
So 05, I'm sure we won 2. 06, we won 1 defo. Yeah, we won 1 defo in 06, but then we also won the Community Shield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Do you remember who we beat in the Community Shield that day?
Chelsea.
And what was the score?
2-1.
Who scored?
I remember. Crouchy. And Crouchy. I think it could have been Bellamy.
Correct.
I think that was Michael Ballack's first game for them.
Oh, interesting. Because I remember I went to that game at the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff.
Oh yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah.
That was actually one of my first games that I went to. Funnily enough.
Yeah.
Sorry,
good game. I remember that was Sissoko. I think that was Sissoko's first game as well. Momo Sissoko. But anyway, let me start counting this up. So we won 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we won 4 in 01, if you include the Community Shield. 06, we won FA Cup. 1. It's between 9 and 10. It wasn't that many. But I remember I read a stat somewhere. I have the memories that, you know me, I like my GA. You know, what was our trophies per year? And I'm sure it was 1. And if it was across 10 years, it's either 9 or 10.
What one was it, mate?
I'm going to go 10.
You're going to go with 10?
When you include the Community Shields.
You, my friend, would be correct. Well done. We won 1 Champions League, of course, that you know. We won 1 UEFA Cup, 2 FA Cups, 2 League Cups, 2 European Super Cups, and 2 Community Shields.
Yeah, because we won the Super Cup in 2001.
We did. So we
I
won
think we
UCL
yeah.
05, UEFA Cup 01, one FA Cup 01, another FA
Yep.
Cup 06, League Cup 01, another League Cup. Was that? I don't remember the second League Cup. I don't remember what year that was.
03, Worthington Cup.
03,
Worthington
yes.
Cup, yeah.
First Super Cup, obviously 01, and then 02, I guess. No, 01, and then another one would be 05, and then to Community Shields 06 and 01, 02 or 1, whenever the season started.
Yeah, there would have been 2 Community Shields, and so that's 10.
9 out of 10, mate. 9 out of 10 is bloody brilliant. So well done.
You sure it's not 9.5, Harold?
It's not 9.5. I'm sorry, mate. It's not 9.5. No,
I should have used one of my lifelines, man. I would have walked away with how much? 250,000 or something.
It literally is not. Who wants to be a millionaire? But you were fantastic. You were brilliant. You were even better guest, actually. Goes to show that my friends who are Liverpool fans are true Liverpool fans. Mate, my goodness, your knowledge is second to none, mate. Absolutely fantastic work. Thank you for coming on. Of course, absolute pleasure mate. To have you on. If you guys are new here, please make sure you're subscribed to us. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below as well. We'll get engaging. Also, Anik, before we go, do you have anything else you want to shout? Anything else you want to plug?
Yeah, obviously, guys, check us out on Kop End Fracas. Follow me on Twitter. At AnikP91 or something.
Don't worry,
like
it'll be
it will all be in there. I don't even know what my handle is, but yeah, follow us on Kop End Fracas. Follow me on Twitter, and yeah, that's it really.
Awesome, guys. Thank you very much. Take care and peace.